thank Randy and Stacy for inviting me to do this. First time they're really speaking in front of a large audience. Thanks. Speak in front of, students at school and stuff, so it's a little daunting. But anyway, like she said, I'm a licensed esthetician. I've been doing that for about 3 years, and I've really got a passion for it. I was in the medical field before and really wanted to help people on a different level. And so a friend of mine really convinced me to do this. And how I got into this particular business and opportunity was a friend, Jody Lowe. She just convinced us to try the isotonics, and we did. And so we started on that, and then she's like, you're an esthetician, you should really look at the skincare. And I'm like, I don't know about that. She said, what about the makeup? I said, now that I can do, because my clients were looking for something, that was really great for the skin and didn't harm it. So that's how I got started. Well, it took me a while to get into the skincare. Well, being from the medical field, being a nitpicky person, I really nitpicked at the ingredients. I nitpicked at how it was manufactured. I didn't want just some over-the-counter product. Well, lo and behold, I found these products. Lumiere de Vie is by far one of the best products ever. The ingredients are just phenomenal. This company takes pride in doing the scientific research behind it. And so because of that, you get good, solid, firm ingredients that really perform. And because of that, the ingredients are very consistent with producing results. And it's concentrated, so it doesn't take a whole lot. So let me figure out how to use this now.
Yeah, you just push the little arrow.
The one this one? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, the one that's the arrow that's not there. Okay. So these are the skin lines. As you can see, there's several different skin lines, and the reason why is because everybody's unique and different. Okay. There's no cookie cutter solution. So a lot of several of these skin lines you'll see as we go on are great for anybody. However, the customization of it is why I love it so much. So just a little quick overview. Most of them are they're natural as much as possible. They make use of botanicals when they can, and for the most part they do. It just, when you get into the science of it, it kind of strays, but that's okay because you have to have a little science when you need a boost. Yeah. So I already said about the science on it. These products don't contain anything harsh like chemicals and parabens. There are a few little parabens in it, but they're natural parabens, and those are necessities because you got to keep your product fresh. There's no binders and fillers, like I said, and because of all that, and they keep it as botanically blended as they can. It's very concentrated, so it doesn't take a whole lot. So the price point on it is great because you're getting a great deal on a great product, and it lasts you 2 to 3 months on average, versus going and buying other brands where it'll last you barely 30 days, and then you're right back getting the same stuff, praying for a better result. Okay? And like I was saying before, the other thing I like about this is that we can do custom skincare with this. Even though you have those great brands up there, you can mix and match them. They work synergistically together. So the first one I'm just going to talk about, and some of these slides kind of go into detail, so I'll kind of skim through them. But the first one is our botanical. It's all botanical. This is Skintelligence. Love this line. This is great for beginners, teenagers, basically anybody, but perfect for anybody who has sensitive or skin like rosacea, things like that. That does help it because it just irritates their skin anytime they put it on it. So that's the first line here. It's, like I said, it's great for sensitive skin. Botanical. It's formulated with natural extracts. It's got alpha hydroxy acids. What those do is just help to soothe the skin and keep it firm. Like I said, it's simple and effective for all skin types, oily to dry. It doesn't matter. And what it basically does is try to put the skin back in a balanced state, because we get bombarded with environmental issues, and it just tears up your skin. It's non-comedogenic. What that means is it doesn't clog the pores. So anytime you see that, that's great because you don't want anything, clogging up your pores on your face and hyperallergenic. Let's see. Okay, so the first thing is just the cleansing emulsion. It's water activated. This is a cream. This is a really nice cleanser. Real simple to use. Add a little water, emulsify it on the face, takes off your makeup, everything. Just be careful not put it in your eyes. It is not an eye makeup remover. It does sting a little bit if you get a little crazy, like me. So got that fire rush going on. You got to get it off. I'm really bad about not using my makeup remover, so don't do that. But anyway, it is fantastic for any skin type. The pH Skin Normalizer. Okay, if y'all have not tried this, you need to put this on your list. Okay? It normalizes skin, and it does a great job of toning it. But what I like about it, it's multifaceted like a lot of our products. I'm trying to be a little personal, but you ladies, when you shave your legs, you get a little, try to get in a hurry, a little razor, spray it on there. Get a bug bite, spray it on there. Get an ant bite, spray it on there. My dog was scratching because he had an allergy, spray it on there. And the bonus is it smells great. My clients love this product. Every time I use it, they're like, "What is that?" I said, "Well, I'm glad you asked. When we're done, I'll show you." And there's the testimonies that some people have used it for like under their arms if they don't have deodorant. I haven't tried that yet, but that is a testimony out there. But it's a wonderful product. The Daily Moisturizer Enhancer is just a normal, just your average moisturizer for any kind of skin. It's not oily. It doesn't have a greasy feeling. It's not very heavy, so it's wonderful to use as well. Okay, facial firming mask. Another must-have, ladies, in your pocket. I use this in my office for firming of the skin. This is so great. You put it on your clean skin. After you cleanse it, it firms up. Just feel those little wrinkles going away. I'm just saying. It improves the texture of your skin, but not only does it do that, it exfoliates you. So that's what's great about that. It's multifaceted. Skin Perfecting Complex. Now this is a wonderful little serum with amino acids in it. And it helps to moisturize the skin, and it just leaves your skin feeling silky and smooth. It's great for everyday use. I have a client that uses it on her arms and her hands because she gets irritations, and it helps to moisturize and keep a barrier on there. So she loves it. And then the Alpha 24 Triple Revitalizing Complex. That's a mouthful, but that's just another moisturizer with some greater benefits to the skin because it's got age fibers in it. Okay. These are just some wonderful extracts that they use. Another reason why I love this line, and you'll see all the natural, the dandelion, the bee pollen, aloe. Everybody loves aloe. It's great for the skin. Something that I've learned in recent months is avocado oil is fabulous for the skin. It doesn't clog your pores, and it's a great moisturizer. It keeps the hydration. And of course, lavender is great for all skin types, especially if you have oily skin. And then you'll see a few others on there. Chamomile for soothing. And there's tons more. But that's why it's a pure botanical one. And the next one is timeless. I'm going to let Josh do this one because he just loves this one. Oh, and you need that, don't you? I'm sorry.
Well, my name is Josh. I'm 21 years old. If you would have told me 3 or 4 years ago I would be promoting skincare lines, I would have laughed hysterically. But no, I mean, this business really revolutionized a lot of the way I think about things. The people that I've met, I've known Brandy for a while, and Miss Tonya. I see you. But I mean, it's just phenomenal products. It's something you can get behind. The people that you meet. What? Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna dive right into it. Well, first things first is you see that little pink ball right there. Well, this is my favorite stuff of all time because it's this tiny and it lasts me like 3, 4, 5 months, depending on how bad my acne is and how stressed out I am. But before, I had to talk to Brandy about this, and I said this before, but I used to walk into the mall, and y'all know the little kiosks in the middle, where like they have the skincare products, like, hey, try this, let me see your arm, let me show you something, right? Well, as I would be walking through the mall, it happened every single time, like every single, hey, let me fix your face. And then ladies, we would give you a deal, right? They give you a deal, you know, $75, and you can have this one at my cost, and I'll give you this one for free. But it's only a 30-day supply. Like she was saying, you have to come right back. Oh, and by the way, tell all your rich friends about it too, because I know you're a college student and you're going great places. That's a direct quote. The lady did tell me that exactly, actually. Wow. But $75, and that was at her cost, quote unquote, and she gave me a free product. This is $17 of our cost. 25. I sell it for 25, and it lasts 2, 3, 4 months. That's just a
It's a phenomenal product. I sell it to all my acne clients, and I can't keep it on my shelves. And I try not to actually, because I'll try to get them to come to our website, but it just flies off. I only keep a couple, but it's gone every time I get it. So it's a fabulous product.
Actually, yeah, 110%. And actually, with this product specifically, you can match it with the Timeless prescription kit whenever you buy the kit. And with the Calcium Plus, how they throw the Calcium Plus in there for free, you can throw that in there for free as an extra, quote unquote, and then just come back and buy that more than anything else. That's what I found. But it works great. I use the Timeless prescription. We're missing the bottle over here, but basically this kit and then the anti-aging oxygen extreme stuff works great. Feels great. But basically, you know, my acne has gone away significantly since from where it was before. I actually went to a dermatologist, had to get a prescription medication. I had to choose between that or the topical cream that works for 3 to 4 years and may not even clear your acne. So every day, and I like doing the minimum. I'm honestly, like, this is the most I've taken care of my face in my whole life, 110%. But the price for that medication for the doctor, what the doctor prescribed, not the generic, was $600 a month for a 30-day supply. And sometimes you had to double up. The generic was $130, and you still had to double up. And on the outside, tore up my skin. I always had to have chapstick. I couldn't be, well, I wasn't supposed to be in the sunlight at all hours of the day, but I detail cars, so I'm outside at least 5-6 hours a day. And then, you know, spring break hit, and I was the sun all day too, so that wasn't good. The dermatologist was not happy about that. But, you know, it just goes back to this right here, is the products, they last you 2 to 3 months, and they're priced phenomenally, and they work. Now, the Timeless prescription, I'll just see. No, they don't have them. All these two on the left, they're face peels, face masks. My sisters love them. Like, I bought them for Christmas because, you know, why not? Buy my sister's gifts, so I'm getting paid for it. Makes sense. But I was like, hey, I want to go steal one of those, you know, to see how it works. And she's like, nah, we're out. You need to order some more. I was like, it's been 10 days. Come on. I have 2 sisters, and they always have friends that are always over, so anything that I buy is used a lot faster than normal. The Timeless prescription, the 3-step acne care, that's going to be more for intensive care, like if you have really bad acne, or you know someone that has really bad acne, that's the best way to do it. I mean, you mix and match, because everyone's different, everyone's skin tones are different, the way your skin is. My skin's going to be different than anyone else's in this room, just because of how we're created. You know, makes us special, unique. So my little cousin uses that, and my buddy Kyle uses that, and he loves it. And he's the fastest person I've ever seen go through a bottle of anti-blemish lotion. He went through a whole bottle in like 3 weeks, just because he was like, every morning, every night, just put it on. Like before you go to school, wipe it all off. Hey, you need this, or you try this too. I was like, yeah, you keep doing that, buddy. Keep doing that. But anyways, so going over these sweet bullet points. They aid in protecting, balancing skin, premature aging. Guys, I know I look like I'm 60 already. But honestly, I told someone the other day, I went to the movie theater and I got carded to see a rated R movie. And then I went again with some friends and they're like, you're not 13. There's no way you're 13. I mean, that was back in the day, but still. But my parents always told me, take care of your skin now, so you don't have to do it later. My dad had a scar for the longest time from here to here on his face from where he had skin cancer from not wearing protection or sunscreen as a kid. So he's really instilled that in us, and I really didn't pay attention because of what his dad knew, right? started doing this and I've seen it phenomenal. You know, I feel better about myself. I feel confident. You know, I can walk into a room. I won't skip school anymore because I have a bad sit somewhere. You know, things along those lines. The liposome delivery system, it's kind of tough to explain. So that'd be something you want to go in and research on your own because it's a lot of information that you have to look at it to see it because it's just a lot of stuff. Super cool though, science. Okay, the MDI complex, my mom stole that from me, so I don't really get to use it. I had it for like 3 days and she snagged it, so I just need to order some more, I suppose. But she loves it. I mean, you know, if mom's using it, I guess that's good. But anyways, I'll go to the next one. Okay, these are my 3 favorites, which is what I use on a daily basis. The facial exfoliating cleanser with the enzymes and MDI complex. I was working on a truck yesterday and it was super greasy and I didn't wear gloves, so I had grease all over my face. I went home, took a shower, and it came off super greasy. I don't know if anyone here worked with grease. I'm sure you've worked with grease at some point in time and it's fun to get off. You know, just going and washing your face, it came off no problem. Super, super easy, no heavy scrubbing, no Dawn, no heavy duty. I won't go into heavy duty cleansers, but super good. The frame activator, I really didn't, I was like, there's no point in that, you know, and then I started using it and my pores started closing up and my face started looking better and I started feeling better. And actually, this reduces the redness. All of these work together and actually reduce redness. They reduce the look of agitation. And then whenever you put that anti-blemish lotion on after the fact, it really helps clear it up too. And then the face removal moisturizer with the MDI complex is what I use afterwards when I'm all done. Put it on my face dry and go to bed. Those are the peels that I was talking about. And the Oxygen Extreme is the peels, or the peels and then the Oxygen Extreme. I like those because they push oxygen to your skin. You know, they make you look young, feel young. You're good to go in the morning, you feel refreshed. So those are those. I already went through all this. So there's a before and after of the 3-step acne program. And my buddy Kyle, who's taking this, his acne was probably about as mine was. I mean, like 30, 40 zits on his forehead. Like his nose just stayed red. I mean, all the time.
And you didn't even take pictures because you have to take pictures.
No, I actually don't have pictures. I went through all the pictures on my computer. My uncle, thankfully, edited all the zits out of those, so he's really picked it out.
And the thing I want to mention about those products is, with anything, when you sell these products to your clients and your customers, is to teach them the consistency. That if you don't use it on a regular basis, then you're not going to get the results that you want. And especially with the acne skincare line, you can't use it for 2 or 3 days and go, I'm sick of this, I can't do this. And he'll tell you, you know, as long as you stay persistent and do the steps the way you're supposed to, then you're going to get that clear, more beautiful skin that you want. So it's a great product. I love it. I have several people with severe acne. They love it. If they don't use it right, it'll dry out their skin, but that's because they're not using it appropriately. But it's a fabulous product. Just make sure you use it consistently.
She's 110% right. One thing that I like though is as I was going through these, because I never really look at what's inside of stuff. I mean, if it works, it works. I'm not going to complain. This is how I am. But pretty much everything in here is 100% natural. It's plant derived. It's from nature. God made it for us. So why not use it? As you can see, the bromelain, I like pineapples, so pineapple was important to me. But, I mean, we actually have bromelain plus too. That's a great isotonics product, 110% recommended. Jamoris does too. He actually turned me on to it. I didn't even know we had it. Pomegranates are good, by the way, if anyone wanted to know. They're great for the skin. Let's see. Pretty much if you look through any of our products, they're going to have aloe, they're going to have chamomile, they're going to have lavender, all those natural products that help with soothing, make your skin feel young and refreshed too. And back to you.
And that's the wonderful thing about these products is that they try to use botanicals and essentials, essential oils and things like that, because they want to try to stay as natural as possible. And that's one of the things I pride myself in my office is that I don't really do anything that's detrimental to the skin. I want you to come in so we can protect it and maybe reverse a little bit of what you've already done. And so that's the best way to do it. I mean, you know, when you go to the gym, you work out, this nice, wonderful body, and you quit going to the gym, you lose it, okay? But it takes you forever to get that body. So it's the same thing with your skin. It's your largest organ. You got to take care of it. It's baby steps. So this is Cellular Labs. This skincare line is really made for more mature to slightly dry skin. This is a fabulous line. It's got lots of ingredients in it that works at a cellular level to help repair the skin. As we get older, the skin loses its moisture, loses its texture, its elasticity, its collagen, and these products kind of come back in and replenish those things and help that at a cellular level. So that's where the science of this product comes in. It is not really great for oily skin. Please don't use it on anybody with oily combination skin because they're going to come back and go, I feel like I'm really super oily and my skin's not looking the same. It's nice and shiny and hydrated, but it's going to break them out. This is really made for that mature skin that wants to stay nice and hydrated. Helps maintain a healthy skin tissue by promoting the normal cell function and cell-to-cell communication interaction because like I said, it works at a cellular level. It comes with a de-aging facial cleanser. It's botanically rich. It's enzyme-based. You'll find a lot of these products have enzymes in it, which is just a natural interaction to get oil and dirt and grime off of your face without using any kind of detergent. Again, it's all botanically based. The de-aging toner softens, soothes, and hydrates, prepares the skin for moisture, and includes antioxidants in it. I do like this. I don't use it often enough. But I do like it to help soften the skin, especially if it's mature skin that's really kind of dehydrated. It works great. The moisturizer day cream, I just had several clients text me just in the last few weeks because I never really saw this very much until recently. And actually, one of my clients is 25, and nothing was working for her. And I said, you know what? I got this one. Let's try it. She was a little flaky, nothing we tried helped. We did some serums and some treatments, and for some reason, whatever in her daily life, and she's a healthy young lady, wasn't working. We put her on this day cream with the SPF. She fell in love with it. She said it just feels like she's putting souffle on her skin because the moisturizer is light, it's fluffy, it doesn't sit on the skin, the molecular structure is obviously small so it's going to absorb, and it just kept her moisturizing. She only used it for 3 days before she texted me back. I was just astonished because of her age. But that is a wonderful, wonderful moisturizer. It does come without SPF. The only difference is that the SPF 20 in it is more for day. The one that doesn't have the SPF, it does have some nice properties in it for people who are concerned about age spots and freckling and things like that. And it kind of helps let that fade. The de-aging eye cream, which I love, helps with wrinkles and dark circles under the eye. It's not heavy. It's great for puffiness. You can use it morning and night. I love that. That's actually my go-to. The Rebirth Serum is really nice. It's bioactive synthetically growth hormone material that supplements the growth hormones. I have to read this. Growth hormones naturally produced in the body to help reduce the visible signs of aging. I use this in some of my higher-end facials, and their skin looks so nice and glowing when they leave here because I'll put this on now and let it set, and when they leave, and I put their moisturizer on, when they leave, they feel like they've just had the best treatment in the world. So that is a fantastic serum. That is one of my go-tos. DH Lifting Facial Mask. This is nice. It comes in a packet. I think it's a packet of 5 or 6. And they're like little paper masks. You just tear it open. Look at the things. Hey, look, Miss Brady's got one. It comes just like this. So simple and easy to use. Easy to add on. You can pull. They come in the box. I sell them separate as an add-on treatment. And they fall in love with these and they go, I gotta have that. I said, that little thing? Yeah, whatever that was, I love having it feel. Absolutely, I'll sell you the whole box. So that's how I can sell it. I just put it on as a simple add-on, don't really charge them a whole lot, and then when they say, I've gotta have that, absolutely you do. So let's get you the box. The body balm, I have not personally used the body balm, but it does go in line with the rest of the products because it is for mature and dry dry skin. It has the soybean oil in it, the sunflower, coconut, shea butter, so it is a little bit heavier. It's great for your elbows, your arms, things like that. And the sunscreen is great. To be an esthetician, I'm going to tell you, you can have sunscreen in your makeup, you can have it in your, I don't care, your moisturizer, I don't care what you have in it. That's fantastic, that's great. You need a broad spectrum sunscreen. When you put that on, that gives you the ultimate barrier that you need to protect yourself from the UV rays. So I cannot stress enough, sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. And if it's in your makeup and it's in your other products, fantastic, then you have more sunscreen. So I can't stress that enough. We just do too much damage with the sun, and that's what causes inflammation, and inflammation causes aging. Okay, so now we get to the Lumiere DV. By far phenomenal products. I will admit, this is the one line I was really reluctant because I thought maybe it might be a little bit pricey, but let me just tell you, you've got to have this product. You take this and you touch it on your client or customer's skin and let it absorb in, and do one hand and not do the other, and they're going to tell a difference instantly. Okay? It's designed to help promote healing in the skin, regardless of age, so it's good for anybody. It gives, like I said, it makes an immediate difference. It gives it a nice glow and improve the look of the skin overall. It's got the highest quality natural ingredients, powerful formulas that heal, soothe, moisturize, protect, and acts as first aid for the skin. So why wouldn't you use it? The facial cleanser, I absolutely love. I use this in my office on a daily basis. It has panthenol in it and Al-Anon in it. What these things do, this is one of the reasons why it's good for anybody. It shouldn't irritate you. Those things are soothing properties. Before I used this line, I used a very private line, and that panthenol was the one that we used the most of, because anybody who came in that just said, oh, I can't do this, my skin's going to get irritated, it's going to get irritated, trust me. This has panthenol in it. You're going to walk out and your face is not going to be red. Fell in love with this, so I use this all the time. The toner, that's also pH balance, and it promotes healthy skin and hydration. And it's great for rough skin. Has a little bit of an exfoliant in it. So my clients love that. Intense rejuvenation cream hydrates the skin, targets a reduction of appearance lines, wrinkles, age spots, and improves skin radiance and firmness. Keyword. Firmness. Every woman in this room wants a little extra firmness up in their skins, okay? So, I don't care how else you are. Yeah. This cream is a miracle in a jar. Again, like with any product, consistency. You can't use it for 2 or 3 days and no, I'm telling you, after 2 weeks, they will see a visible difference. Same thing with the neck firming cream. This is a little bit thicker consistency. When you use it, it's kind of almost tacky. So you have to use your fingertips, and when you apply it, you just feather it up on the neck. My clients love this. They feel like they look like a swan when they leave my office. Because they're just like this. Oh, I think that looks better. I said, yeah, I think that does. She said, how much is that? I said, yes, it matters. You need that, right? Yes, I do. We're working with those with the mask that you like. Okay. So, and then the eye balm. Eye balm is amazing. It comes with a nice little wand that has a silver tip on it. You just barely dot it into that. Keep that full in your refrigerator and just slightly glide it under your eyes, and you will feel like you're in heaven. Volcanic exfoliating mask. By far one of my go-tos when I have people who have that rough texture on their skin. I love this in my office. It doesn't take a whole lot. You put it on like a mask, you leave it on for a few minutes, add a little dab of water, and you just kind of rub it into the skin, and it just takes every bit of dead skin and roughness off. Now, while we were at conference, one of the things that I heard Amber say was that sometimes she likes to give herself a little boost in the exfoliation. She puts a little brown sugar with it. I was like, why not? That's what body scrubs are made of every day. It's balls. Why not? So that'll be my thing to try here in the next 2 weeks with some of my clients. But it just leaves the skin feeling silky and smooth. Eliminating fading fluid promotes optimal moisture. Retention restores radiance. Minimizes dark spots. Redness for more The key thing in this is that it restores the radiance and it removes the redness. This is something that can be used on a daily basis without any irritation, and my clients absolutely take this home in bags. Needle-free serum, this is a miracle worker. You know, a lot of people go, no, that's not really going to work. All I do is dab it on their eyes a little bit, let it dry, on one eye. I said, let's go look in the mirror. And I'm like, what happened to those lines? I said, they're not there. I said, we use needle-free serum. Well, I gotta have that. Okay, we'll put that with my husband. We'll put all that together for you. That's an awesome, awesome product. Serum concentrate promotes healthy collagen for firmer looking skin while reducing the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and hyperpigmentation. This is the key product that you want to use if you have any kind of hyperpigmentation. And it's a nice little fluid that you just put on. However, we have that wonderful new super cream. Has anybody tried that yet?
Yeah.
Amazing. I personally have several spots on my face that have diminished. I did not take pictures because I'm very vain. So I want to make everybody else look beautiful. So I don't worry about myself. But they have diminished within a month and a half because they were really dark. I mean, that's why I stress SPF on your skin because you just don't know. And they went in all places. Just 1 year I didn't have a big mask. But they have diminished tremendously in the last month and a half. And then the intensive hand and body cream is really, really nice as well. It's really silky. It's got the shea butter in it, sunflower seed oil, just like the other coconut. And it's just to help replenish moisture and give you that nice silky smooth skin. And this is a client that I found from someone else, but she uses the entire line, and that just from the 5th to the February 16th. September the 5th to February 16th. That has just totally, changed her overall look. And obviously, she uses that neck cream. This is some results from the needle-free serum that you say. Again, consistency is the key. She went from those dark furrows, and then within a week, it's diminished tremendously. But over a period of weeks, it totally almost takes it all away. And then,
Okay. 2 minutes. Okay.
sorry.
Pentaxel, I actually just ordered this. I was going through reviews, and there was a lady who said she won't go anywhere without it she's been doing it for 10 years. And basically, it goes in and removes scarring, scar tissue, and it just keeps your skin looking great. And there's that one. You go to the next one real quick. Well, there's before and afters for you. So, I mean, if you have a lot of scars from acne and things along those lines, that's the stuff.
And then we also have the amazing Vita Shield. These are just concentrates of products like vitamin C, the CNE, and the one that I like the most is the one that has the OPC3 in it. I do a premium facial with that, and I infuse it with other equipment, and it keeps my clients coming back more and more because it just revitalizes the skin and gives it a nice bounce back to it. And these are some of the ones that we have: the vitamin C intensive, the OPC3 triple serum, and the CNE intensive moisturizer, and the intensive eye firming treatment. These are all fabulous products. I use the CNE and Metallat in my office as an add-on treatment, and they always usually take it home.
Alright, one of my personal favorites, Clear Shield. I really don't. There's nothing bad to say about it. I mean, everyone knows how important it is to protect your skin. My hands are in and out of water all day. I'm dealing with chemicals when I'm detailing that are actually stronger than acid in some cases. And this is my best friend. I mean, there's a 12-ounce can, there's 360 uses for one can. I just got to my second can. That's actually my second can for, 8 months now? And I mean, I have PTs, my dad loves it, and if I can get my dad on the product, it speaks volumes. So, but yeah, I mean, actually I put it on my face. I heard someone say they use it for hairdressers, cosmetics, and along those lines. I put it on my face. I use it as a lotion whenever I don't put lotion on my face, like before the day and things along those lines. So it's a phenomenal product. It protects your skin and it lasts anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, and your skin can breathe normally, and you're not going to sweat. And it's just really, really refreshing.
Yeah, the things I like about it is it's got the aloe and the vitamin E in it, so it's also soothing, so it doesn't dry out the skin. I have several of my husband's friends that use it. They're mechanics. They put it on and they go to work. When they get home, they don't have to use like Gojo. Yeah, Gojo, whatever it is. That's not one of their stuff. Anyway, but it tears up the skin good, it dries it out. So they put this on, they rinse it off, and they're good. They're good to go. Oh, there we go. And just, I know that's a lot of information, and it's a lot of different products, and some of it I didn't really go into great detail with, but the great thing about this company is that when you go online and you want to look at some of this, when you go into the order tab and you think you want to look at that, go scroll all the way to the bottom. It gives you benefits of it, it gives you the facts, it gives you the signs, anything you want. If you have a client that's interested in it and you don't know what to tell them, man, all the information is there. This is a transparent company, they don't hide anything, and it's all available to you and your customers. So I really love that